Hey guys, Vivi-chan here. Hope you guys are doing well. My goodness, last episode was probably one of the best episodes, like possibly the best episode. It's between this episode and episode 19 with Canute's big change. Just want to say rest in peace to Bjorn, farewell, and hope you rest in peace. You were a true friend to the very end. Thank you. And dual time. Let's play episode 22. Oh yeah, also wanted to apologize for last week's video sound. My washing machine was making some sound, so yeah, really sorry about that. I didn't even realize it was on because I had headphones. Anyways, let's play. Oh my goodness. Thorfinn versus Ashkalad. Like I said, hoping Ashkalad is gonna win, because that way Thorfinn stay on our side, but Thorfinn's been practicing a lot. Okay. Oh, we're going back? Whoa. Okay, that was so quiet. I didn't want to interrupt that, but when he flung his sword with the blood splat on it. The thing is, I don't know if Ashkalad meant it when he said, Bjorn, you're my only friend, because his eyes was just filled with so, the eyes are the windows to the soul. It was so dark, you could see the shadows. Was he just saying that to put Bjorn at ease? Did he really mean it? Because last episode I was like, oh wow, thank you for saying that you are his true friend. But when I rewatch it and you're thinking about it again, it's like, did he only say that because Bjorn was so loyal? What did he really mean? Because Bjorn did say, did you travel with us knowing you're going to betray us and all that? But so, and you could see from the previous episode, Ashkalad was like a spider, like that symbolism with the spider at the top, just so cunning. He's like weaving his plan, a web of plans, with the assassination plan that he thought of. Great that everyone is suspecting King Sven, it's such a conspiracy that you would do this to your son. So you got the people talking, but he easily let a body double die right in front. Yeah. And Thorfinn, he's questioning about betrayal and stuff. And there's a part where Leif asked him about his family, why don't you miss them? Don't you want to see them again? And but Thorfinn cast it aside. I think it was because he don't want to think about his mom. He just wants to focus on this task. Okay. So quiet. I feel like Ashkalad will win. Just he said Ashkalad's a different man. That snow is really pretty. Just, like the coloring just like, faded before there was the sun. Yeah, I mean if Thorkill is saying that, I'm making that bet too. But Thorfinn can always surprise us. Oh shoot. Oh. Yeah, everyone has their strength and weakness, and you got to be clever about your plan. And mm-hmm. Oh, we got the tiger fist style. Oh no, he can't fight with us. What? The ultimate attack, a headbutt. Oh! 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 Yeah, just the fist brawl. Wait, but I don't know. Thorfinn, is he like? It looks like Thorfinn is holding back. Like you think he'd like? I don't know. Is it just me? Is it because he's still a little injured? I mean, Ashkalad's leg. Is... Those eyes. He didn't. The snow. Oh. I think no, no, no. Ashkalad must be angry about Bjorn's death. So he's angrier than usual. He's different. Oh, he got that one black eye. Whew. Yeah, he rushes in without thinking, so Ashklad can read where he's gonna punch, slash. Mm. Olaf? Oh snap! He snapped. He didn't unleashed Ashkalad. Ashkalad unlocked. Just damn. Kind of reminds me of Cinderella, cause her name is Ella, but they put cinders in front of it, cause she works at cinders. Oh, so those are his older half brothers. Damn. Wow. Man. Was the savior? Oh, man, he looks just like his dad. Oh my god. It came naturally. Yeah. He used the chance to, gain knowledge of weaponry and skills. Because I remember he took his mom back to her homeland, so. Damn, he is kind of just like Thorfinn, like for the revenge. He's waiting, he's training, honing his skills, and then. Flippin' hell! Even though we saw it coming, it's still like shocking to see it. Didn't want to dirty own sword, use something he loved, and damn. Yeah, that image, how he sees the Vikings. Yeah, because he killed his own dad at 13. Now, yeah. But Thorfinn, you gotta remember your dad's words. I don't know. Uh, oh, did you hear that? Oh, provoking him. I forgot Thorkill was there. Damn, this whole episode was whoa. His hands are already dirty. He's he hates Viking, yet himself is a Viking. Like that internal hate for himself is man. Just imagine the mind of Ashgalad. Just yeah, a reflection on his life. Well, the anger overtakes. This is one of those episodes where it's story time, right? You're just listening to the stories and you don't say much. You just watch and your whole face says it all. You're just like, whoa. Like all I can say was whoa. Man. You let me go. You let me draw. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Don't let me go. Where do I even begin with this episode? Like, it is definitely masterpiece, 10 out of 10 episode. Like, the visuals, it was such a stunning animation. Like, the background, the characters, like, you see the scenery, the weather, like, it all flows so beautifully. Let me move this a little bit. Like, I was just mind blown. And it was just so silent. You just hear a piano playing and you're just like, whoa, like I feel like I shouldn't talk. Like I said, if this is an actual reaction video, like you're not supposed to talk, you're just supposed to listen to everything and take it all in. Whoa. Now I'm free to talk, but I still feel like I'm still blown away by how epic this episode was. At the beginning, they recapped us. They showed us Bjorn's death again, and like this time you're like focusing more on it. And Ash, I do believe that he still in a way hated Bjorn. But he appreciated how loyal Bjorn was. Just like what he said to Thorfinn at the end, like, I'm glad you're a useful kid. I must thank Thors for that. Like, that struck a chord with Thorfinn. But throughout Ashkalad's memories, like, we know he hates warriors, he hates the Vikings, he hates the embodiment of who himself is. He hates his father for treating his mom like that. He hates how these people are so greedy and they're only looking out for themselves and whatever is in their best interest. Like I said, greed. And he sees how disgusting his father, like seeing what his dad did to his mom. Like she got a little delirious, she got a little insane after a while, after her illness, and like she's always told the story about the hero coming to save them, but no one ever came. And the moment where his mom actually lost it and was like, waving the blanket around and was like bowing to his father, like he was about to, off with her head, but he jumps in there with the sword all natural, and that caught his dad's attention. Ashkalat has been that type of character to like let people get their guard down, and then that's when he strikes. When he knows he's got you, he jumps right in. That's when he attacks. So, after his dad takes him in, he honed his skills. He got along with his brothers. His dad recognizes him. You see people bowing to him. But after 2 years, he never forgot about his plan to get revenge. In the middle of the night, he off his dad. He cut the girl with him, and he was able to, use someone else's sword. So they just hung the other guy. During this, he was talking about how greedy they were, and you could see, all these Vikings. Even Bjorn was part of the Vikings, so that's why I believe how much did he view Bjorn as a friend. Like, I think it's like a little bit of both, because he did admire how loyal Bjorn was during the Thorfinn and Ashkalad fight. Like after Bjorn's death, like I think like it awoken Ashkalad's like rage for like the Vikings, and he's just tired of all this shit. His face shows it all, like the shadowing on his face, his eyes, the whole time, every single shot of Ashkalad was just like phenomenal. And he looked like he about to kill someone. He ain't holding back anything. He didn't even need a sword. He was so confident. He threw that. His sword, I feel like his sword was only used for a warrior's death. He's like, Thorfinn, let's play. Well, this doesn't even do it. Let's just play. Like, I don't need a sword. The swords are only for like a warrior's death. He threw that. And Thorfinn's partially injured, and I think he was struck. He was kind of in shock by how different Ashkalad was, so I think that threw him off for a bit. So, and because he's always in such a rage to get Ashkalad, his moves are easier to read, especially since he's injured, so it's even more. Ashkalad easily stops him with his hand, and he just headbutts him, and after that it was just punch after punch after punch. It's a little bad for Thorfinn, but knowing Ashkalad's side, after the story time, Ashkalad tells Thorfinn, if you can't defeat me in these 10 years, like, you don't really have a chance, but like, come. Yeah, there was a part where he's talking, and there was like, how Attack on Titans have like this soundtracks, like when a Titan get revealed, like, oh, like there was a part where like he turns around and that music played, and I was like, oh shit. All those moments Ashkalad like threw at it just like shocks me every time. And Ashkalad's gaze, it froze me, knowing Ashkalad killed his own father at age 13, and his nickname Ashkalad means like, of the ashes or something. It was just him and his mom, and I think he partially understands Thorfinn's rage, but at the same time he's like, you're a useful kid, thank Thors for that. And after hearing the story, Canute is also wondering like, am I the suitable king? Are you sure you want me? Shouldn't you be the king, Ashkalad? But Ashkalad, looking at his past, he's not suited to be a king. But Canute, with his like wise thinking, like you saw how Canute, when like his body double, you could see the difference between them two. Ashkalad is just all action. Like he doesn't care what it takes to get the peace for his people, the Wales people. That's it. If Canute is willing to, help his people, then, you're suited to be king. Canute is all about the peace. I mean, we saw Canute, go a little mad. I don't know what's the right word, but, a couple episodes back, when Canute is confronting the other Vikings, when Canute is confronting his father, he also had that, like, the shadowy gaze. So, but Canute is still sane enough, I don't know if that's the right word, to be like, hey, don't use a body double to, like, cover for me. Just me. And he's, like, knowledgeable about different things because, he's a king, he's got studies. Canute is more book smart, and, Ashkalad is more street smart. He doesn't want people to like just die for no reason. So, that's suitable for a ruler. And Ashkalad's already got his hands dirty. He knows that there is no god out there that is going to save people. There's no Atorcius, I can't say the word. Only one person, not God, no heroes, just one person, me. I'm gonna do it, okay? If no one else is gonna do it, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get that done. After he tells everyone, Thorfinn is just walking on the side, reflecting. Like, he look at his sword and he sees a reflection. He sees what he has become. Like, he's You know, looking as a kid, he was all happy, and then on the side, you could see him slowly transforming, getting angry. Like, there was a part, you know, I think it was maybe episode 6 or 7, where, like, you know, he was in England, and he was taken in by this lady, and he did try to warn her to leave, but she couldn't leave him alone because she thought he looked like his son. In a way, Thorfinn is still himself in the fact that, you know, he doesn't understand why there's betrayals. I'm sure he does want to go home, but his mind is only focused on revenge, that he just can't think of anything else. It's not that he's not worried about his family, but it's like he doesn't want to lose focus on his task of like defeating Ashkelad. But, you know, at the same time, Ashkelad, I don't know, it's just there's so many deaths to this episode. I can't fully explain it. In my mind, I can understand it, but explaining it, I suck at explaining it. So like I feel like I'm not giving you the full impression of how amazing, masterful this episode was, right? I can't explain it. Like when he's looking at the sword and he's reflecting and he's thinking about it and he's crying, like he lets out this like wail, this ugly cry, just and I'm just, you know, you feel for everyone. Ashkelad, Thorfinn, Biff or Canute, and Thorkill's over there just like, okay, like as long as I'm not the weakest. No, I'm sure he felt something with this. Ashkelad is still my favorite character. Something like this is a man with a mission, and I just like that there's so much depth to him, you know. I probably missed a couple of things, but so much happened in this episode, it just blows my mind. And yeah, please let me know your comments and thoughts. Please let me know anything I missed or misinterpreted. Yeah, I love to read you guys' comments. You guys are great. Thank you so much for supporting and watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, see you guys for next reaction. The series is going so good. Peace out.